Hi, this is Bob from the BeanCast.
This is Peter from Shankman.com.
And it's time for the 2-minute rundown for Tuesday, April 24th, 2012. The timer is running. Let's get started. Post office. The post office has enough problems on their hands, but now they are also leading the longest pitch in government history for their ad campaign. They feel that they need a new image campaign, and that's going to solve the problems.
I think that if I was happier about going to my post office, I'd stop using email as much. Really?
Yeah, well, is there anything wrong with the post office ads? I mean, they're not bad.
There's nothing wrong with the post office, period. It's a dying breed because we don't necessarily need it so much. They don't need an image, what are they going to get? Come hang out at the post office. We're that cool. It's not about that.
That's crazy. I mean, they've been doing this pitch for, what is it, like 2 years now, almost 2 years, and all they've asked for is RFPs. I mean, you know, this is one of the most poorly run pitches in the history of advertising.
But also they're spending the majority of their time cutting their funding. I mean, when this pitch started 2 years ago, they had about double the money they had.
Well, I don't know about double, but yeah, certainly they've lost a lot of money over time. So, well, Amazon is battling textbook publishers, and textbook publishers are fighting back. I mean, this is an ongoing story about book price fixing. You know, Amazon tells them how much they can set as far as a price for their books, and the publishers are saying, you know, enough. One of the biggest textbook publishers has said, we'll deal without the windfall of cash. We'd rather not have you tell us how much we can sell.
And you know, it's interesting because textbook publishers have always really had the upper hand before Amazon, because, you know, they could go and put it into a school bookstore and you'd spend $400, $500, $600, $700 a year on books. Right. And then you'd sell some of them back, but it would still be a fortune. Amazon to come in and say, no, that's not going to happen anymore, is really pissing some book publishers off.
But at the same time, it protects them from the resale market, because it's just like it's all brand new.
It does, but you know what? Kids don't want brand new. More kids are buying used at the bookstore, and the textbook.
But if you can get the same textbook on a Kindle and it's going to cost you the same price as used, why the hell not do that? I mean, it's a perfect business model. I don't know why they're complaining about it. Anyway, 1 in 5 Americans is still not online. This blows my mind too.
You know what? It kind of makes sense. I remember when we worked at AOL, and we were building things for like people that had giant modems, or, you know, people that had giant systems, or whatever, and then we'd go home and look at a 1200 baud modem, and it sucked. You know, there are still people in the Midwest, in the South, in places where they have a lot of teeth. Well, you know, we're okay. Not the South, the Midwest. But there are people who don't need to get on with it. They just don't see the point in it. It'll become relevant to them when it becomes relevant to them, and not too soon.
Well, we are out of time. I'm Bob Knorpp.
I'm Peter Shankman.
Tune in tomorrow for another 2-minute rundown.